No. Whoop. Hi, Silvery. How are you today? 1 second. There we go. Hiya. Happy Monday. I hope. Excuse me. Still tired from the weekend. Oh. Were you happily busy, or were you like taking care of errands and such? That's a little unfortunate either way. Weekends are for resting. At least one would hope. Adjusting my sound. Went to a protest on Saturday. Oh, yeah. Was it the No Kings protest? Oh my goodness. Hi, Lonnie. You're early. Welcome in. Yeah, I heard about the No Kings protests happening all over America. So, kind of impressed that you went. I hope it was successful. I hope a lot of people showed up. Yep, your city had a bunch of different ones, so you went to one with a friend. That's cool. That's awesome. Was it like in comparison to the city population, was it a big turnout? Because I heard CB's hometown, which is a pretty small town in Ohio, northern Ohio, known to be kind of more on the conservative side. Even they had like triple-digit participants, so pretty hopeful for them. No arcade today. Whole body hurts. Oh my goodness. Everybody's suffering today. Great start to the week. Well then, take care. Lonnie, I'm glad you're staying home, I hope. I can't figure out my sound levels. That better? Maybe. Hold on. Lots of people, lots of signs and costumes. You'd say it was a good amount considering there were different locations people could choose to go to. Also, the weather was good. Well, that's a successful protest, it sounds like. Awesome. Good job to you, your friends, and your city. Yeah, I was not aware that the No Kings protests were happening this weekend. So CB and I ended up going to the Renaissance Fair a couple hours from here. One of my friends, who is a local resident, invited us to join them, like meet up with them at the Renaissance Fair, so we did that. Oh shit. E. Alright. Awesome. Took Silvery's advice this time. Awesome. And we get treasure. Yeah. Still a little loud. Oh, Ren fairs are fun. Haven't been to one in years. I haven't either. I was trying to remember the last one I went to. It was definitely during college. So like a good, 8 years ago now? Goodness. So yeah, that was a while ago. It was also in Ohio, so the vibes were kind of different. Alright, we're doing this stuff. Granted, the Northern California Ren Fair has themed weekends, apparently, and the past weekend we just went to is the final weekend that they're open, and it was Halloween themed. So not only were people dressed up in their Renaissance attire, there were just people walking around in ridiculous Halloween costumes and character stuff. So it was wacky. It was so unserious all around. It was really fun. We passed by a couple Lord Farquaads, which I think would be perfect even if it wasn't Halloween week. And we saw a couple dressed up as Woody and Bo Peep from Toy Story. There was a guy dressed up in a banana suit. Whoops, was not watching. That sounds like tons of fun. Yeah, it was great. My friend who invited me also came in like a pretty casual wizard look. He invited a couple other friends to join him, and they had matching wizard hats, and he had a full-on beard with sunglasses because it was surprisingly hot and sunny. Yeah, the one day that we all decided to go out and have fun, it was 80 degrees outside. Not a single cloud in sight, of course. But you know, that was actually CB's first time ever going to a Ren fair, so he had no idea what to expect, and I just kept trying to tell him, like, it's mostly food and shopping and, you know, dressing up and enjoying the atmosphere, really. And there's shows, jousting, some entertainment. The CB actually got to go to a Spirit Halloween store a couple days prior with a friend, and he bought a super cheap helmet that actually has like a the front part actually opens and closes, like slides up and down. So he had that, and also a plastic shield to match. He wanted to grab a weapon, but the weapon rules stated no unsheathed weapons and no exposed steel, and so he couldn't find anything that really fit the bill, unfortunately. But while we were, I don't know if I can reach that. As we were about to leave the fair, it was getting really crowded and busy, but somebody tapped his shield with a plastic spear, and CB was like kind of startled. He thought some stranger was like trying to pick a pretend duel, like a fight, and kind of had his guard up. But this random guy was just like, "Hey, looks like you're missing a weapon to go with your shield. You want this?" And held out the spear, and CB just kind of took it from his hand, not thinking much, and the guy was just like, "Yeah, you can have it. Just keep it." And so CB ended up with a free spear right before we left the fair. Came with nothing, ended up with something. Free spear, yeah. It looked hand painted, which was kind of added to the charm, but man, people at Ren Fairs are so great. Like, they're so humorous. Defend your chariot on the drive home. True, except he was the one driving. Free spear for next time, right? Yeah. It also, I think it works because he was gonna wear that costume to work when he goes in on the day that the Halloween parade is happening outside his store. And I was like, you can take the spear and threaten bad customers with it. It's perfect. I don't think he's actually gonna do it, but can I melt that ball? I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, that didn't work. So I see a 1. That looks like a switch. But yeah, people People who go to Renaissance fairs are so good at, I guess, being in character. There was, yeah, we were waiting, as soon as we got to the fair, we stood in line for some food and drinks. I was waiting for a turkey leg, and of course that was like the most popular item, so it was taking a while. And a couple dressed in like a shepherd outfit, I think. The lady was dragging a lamb plushie across the dirt ground, and the guy behind him, behind her, was announcing, "Make way for no one in particular!" And that got a good chuckle out of me in the CV. I'm not entirely sure what to do here. And of course, whenever you leave a handsome tip, the vendors will say, "Huzzah to the handsome tipper!" Whoops. Food was good. For drinks, we only got lemonade, which came in a plastic bottle. oh, that's not true. We got iced root beer float and a mocha float. Those were pretty good. Ye old floats. Other than that, we got to see the Queen going around on a parade, and we watched a turtle race. You remember you made a small headpiece using what was a wire candle holder with colorful bubbles that was unwound and decorated with ribbon that went down the back. That's cool. Wire candle holder with colorful bubbles. Unwound. Decorated with ribbon that went down the back. I'm imagining like a simple ribbon crown, like a flower crown. Is that the right image? They had some of those. They had some vendors selling those. It was really pretty. Something like that. Nice. That's cute. Yeah, I wish I could have prepared something to fit the Renaissance theme, but I didn't really. That's not really my style. Fantasy's not my favorite genre. Or periodic dramas. So I leaned more into the Halloween side of the theme. I see those flaps and I don't know how to get them to open. It was fun to find something to repurpose and make by hand. Oh yeah, that does sound really fun. Yeah, I was trying to remember like what kind of costume pieces I had in my closet that I could use. I have a feeling I have to use these as weights, but I don't know. How to get them in order. Whoa. Oh, I see. Okay, the scales control the panels. Okay. Can I reach that one? Don't know if you have Ren fairs at your city. Surely a state as big as Texas would have a Ren fair or two, right? I made it. I guess I just sucked at jumping the other times. Not like you would go with this heat though. Yeah, that's fair, yeah. It was unpleasant even for California warmth. 80 degrees. Okay, one more? Okay, can't take that. But I gotta say, the Ren Fair in Ohio felt more serious about the roleplay aspect. Like, they really had dedicated costumes, nailed the speech. I don't know, they felt a bit more on theme. This California one was so unserious, like, they had signs on the walls saying, smoke ye not. And the porta potties were called privies. Yeah, and they had a bunch of ye old ATM machines, ATMs everywhere. And food offerings were like burritos, gyros, tacos. Very Renaissance. You bet it's different per weekend theme. You know, the one here in New York has themed weekends. Pirate is one of them. Oh, Pirate at a Renaissance festival sounds awesome. I much prefer Pirates over Renaissance. We did see a Jack Sparrow walking around the fair this weekend. I think the weekend before this last one was Oktoberfest, so it was more heavy on the drinks, I think. That would have been fun too. I also saw like a few steampunk people. There were a handful of weebs too. I noticed a bunch of Apothecary Diaries costumes. I saw one Kagamine Len costume. There was a dungeon, Delicious in Dungeon character. I actually was like, oh, that's perfect. Very fitting. You heard some people will go in sci-fi costumes like Star Trek or Doctor Who and roleplay they went back in time. I heard the same thing, yeah. That's really clever. Surprisingly, I only saw one Link from Zelda. It was a super cute outfit too. It wasn't like just a cheap costume made to look like the game character. No, it was like detailed and kind of looks like actual armor almost. Yeah, looked great. What am I doing? How do I deal with this if I do at all? Try growing the plant. Ugh. Can I do that? Is that why they're wiggly? Whoa, look at that. Thanks, Silvery. See, I thought that brush was just for blooming, not like actual growing. In my defense, I had a lot to keep up with at work today, and so my brain is kind of fried. I knew fully well that I wasn't gonna be able to handle this by myself. Alright. Slow and steady, as Easton said earlier. Go in. Yeah. Oh, you do get Oktoberfest there? Ooh. That sounds fun. You don't drink, though. And is it like restaurants downtown have an Oktoberfest, or like is it a citywide celebration? I'm not entirely familiar with how Americans handle Oktoberfest. Ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy. Hike, hike, hike. You think the big plant there I can shrink with Blossom? Oh, for real? Let's find out. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, that's just there as like an example. worth a shot. Oktoberfest is an excuse for German stuff. Okay. I can believe that. Don't know, never gone. Well, maybe some. Oops. I was so afraid of slipping on the ice, I just fell headfirst. Well, maybe when I finally visit Texas, we can hang out at Oktoberfest. Alright. You just see the signs for it, gotcha. I'm sure it's nothing as exciting as the real deal. My parents went to the real Oktoberfest in Germany. I think it was last year, actually. There's a lot of German street names there, is that right? I wouldn't expect much German influence in Texas, to be honest. That's kind of surprising. Where am I going? This way. Okay. What's this? Why is it so glowy? Okay. Oh, look at that. Wait. Okay, made it. Oh no, more cannons. Don't mind if I skip visiting Texas, it's ass. Gotcha. Well, that makes me feel better about not having the desire to go to Texas. It's really funny. My friend who invited us to the Ren Fair is they're gonna start. Ah, God. He's gonna start rooming with one of his old friends from college, and she used to live in Dallas. But she, when we hung out at the Ren Fair, she was like, "Don't come to Texas. It sucks." So 3 out of 3. 3 out of 3 of my friends have confirmed Texas is ass. What did you call it? The devil's armpit? You have a bit of German influence there, apparently. Okay. Today I learned. Oh wow, hi, nice. There's a save point here. Oh god, goodness gracious, what? What? Do I have to extinguish that and ride it? I don't know. Oh, stop, Amy! See those glowing red beasts? Those are flame spiders. They resemble a blocking spider or a platform spider, but as you can see, they'll burn you real good if you touch them. Let's play it safe, okay? Well, that answers my question. You might get hurt if you try to hitch a ride like you usually do. Okay. Oh, that looks like a keyhole. This gate ain't gonna open. There must be some sort of trick to it. Look, there's a hole smack dab in the middle. Okay. But you got the fire tablet, so all good. Oh, I forgot. So I do. Is that where I guess that's the only way to go. Eh. Oh, okay. Does it not want me on it? Apparently it refuses me, okay. It's hot, construction everywhere, and dumbasses everywhere. Yeah, that does not sound like a fun time. I'm not sure if that did anything, but... What about this way? Houston is worse. And Austin is just stupid expensive because that's where all the hipsters took over and jacked up the prices on everything. I see. Shit. Yeah, this mist doesn't last as long as I expect. Come on, Amy. Maybe I climb up there? Aha. When in doubt, look around. I'm learning today. It's kind of happening here in San Antonio with all the people moving in from California. I was about to ask about that, yeah, because you keep complaining that Californian immigrants are ruining stuff. Shit! Ah, seriously? Oh, it starts me here. Great. Whoop. Okay. That looks like a chest right there. You could never do Texas. As much of a pain in the ass snow is, you need my cold. I feel that so much. Ooh. Oh, those are scary looking cannons over there. We have to go over there eventually? Yikes. Yeah, I am very much not a heat person, but I can handle the cold pretty well. Oops. I hate the slope and ice combo. This sucks. I'm slipping. Get down from there. Got a fang at least. I could leave. Come on. Ah, so close. Okay. But yeah, like I always say, you can bundle up and deal with the cold, but you can only do so much for heat, you know? Like, you can't totally strip down naked. And like, fans and cooling items, they can only last for so long. I feel like it's much easier to deal with the cold in that sense. It ain't built here for this many people and you're feeling it. Oh, okay, okay. See, when I hear that everything's so large in Texas, I'd expect every city to be just as big. Ah, damn it. I thought I made it. Can I really not ride these spiders? Okay. Yeah, I guess they just don't like me. Ooh, it's a Tengu. Old Tengu. Oh, it's a big Tengu. Ew, what the... Ew! He's like puking poison? Gross. Can I like chop him down? Okay, I figured he would try. Oh my god. Got a fang. Ow. No, that doesn't work. That frame rate though. Good thing this is on Switch too. If you has the funds and not attachments to this place, you would ditch in a heartbeat and move up north. I mean, I'm sure that's a lot of people. Moving sounds nice until you have to pay for it all. What the heck is that thing? Oh, it's what's causing the blizzard? It's like a wind machine. The spider were offended by hitchhiking dogs, apparently. My bad, I guess. They just seem so, welcoming. People joke that out. Your city flowers should be the traffic cone with how many of them there are now. That's funny. I made that kind of joke when I went to Ohio for my wedding a couple years ago. Because, my friends and I were driving into the city from our bachelorette party getaway in the mountains, and I saw a bunch of cones on the highway, and I was driving, but I was like, yes, Ohio cones in their natural habitat and invasive species. Ancient Japanese AC unit, yeah, you're right. Japanese and their karakuri technology, am I right? Amy, look! Check out this big contraption. It's got a nasty blizzard blowing right out of it. Can you believe those no-good demons? I would have loved to have this kind of contraption in my apartment a couple months ago. And it's still warm. Today was 81 degrees. Tomorrow's also gonna be like 79 degrees. What the heck is with this weather? Why is it so warm in October? We're at the end of October too. I'm so over it. That's too hot. You're telling me. It's not unbearable, but like, this is so unusual for October weather. Yeah, something is not okay. They're trying to turn Kamui into a giant ice cube with this thing. We gotta stop it now, Amy. Your techniques should be up to the task. I mean, this contraption doesn't look all that complicated. So it doesn't. So that's one thing, and that's the other thing. And that's one. Is this a slot machine? I don't think so. No. Hold up. It's funny how it's just a trope in Japanese media that the supposed monsters have better tech than humans. Oh, hello, there's a bombable spot. Whoops. Fuck that up. Yeah, you read my mind. I was like, how do these demons have such sophisticated tech? What could this be? Look around for a wall that can be bombed. Thank you, Silvery. I caught it just as you sent that message. Yeah, I'm gonna need all the pointers today. My brain is like fried. Thankfully, it wasn't anything bad happening at work. It was just so many technical difficulties. It was frustrating. Hey, Emmy, check out this huge pattern carved on the floor. That's a strange looking tree. What is that tree doing other than attacking me? Thank you. Whoa, this looks like a really old pictograph or something. I know it takes loads of skill to convey meaning through art, but this pictograph takes that to a completely new level. What is that rustling noise? This tree literally was just there to cause me problems, okay. 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, okay. So I have to hit the lever at the right point, I presume. Oh, it was almost there, hold on. So I got that down. Oh, is it? Oh, okay, I see now. Great. I have to hit them all each, one at a time. Too bad the mist doesn't last quite long enough. Nailed it. Okay, that's cool. Do kids these days understand, like, when you say 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock? Is that a conch shell? Magic conch shell! Woo! Look! I think it's here! That 13th and final brush technique you lost! We finally found it! Ooh. Is this the ox? Boop. Boop. I missed. Hold on. Is this one? No. Is it just these three? Okay, never mind. It's on the bends too. E. Got it. I got there. Eventually. Oh, it sure is. Ole! Itegami? Ite like freezing? Oh, Amaterasu, the origin of all that is good and mother to us all. In your absence, I took shelter here only to become trapped. Beings of evil defile the world with impurity and darkness. Like a mighty snow flurry, I, Itagami, god of ice, have returned. Nailed it. I grant you the ability to freeze your foes to absolute zero. That's intense, okay. I am the last of the 13 gods you sought. You now possess the power to put an end to the evil forever. Yes, when I think ice, I think ox. Makes sense. I mean, ice, ox, sounds close enough, right? I mean, would you associate tigers with lightning bolts? Or cats with walls? I don't know what the logic is here. Or, you know, mice with swords? The 13th and final brush god is Itegami, the god of ice. Thanks, Issa. You know what this means, Amy? You've now recovered all the brush techniques you lost. Huh? Whoa, check out Itegami, Amy. Cats with walls, you can see. Cats sit on top of walls. That's true. I was thinking cats like to scratch on the walls. Whoa, what is happening? Everything else is kind of odd. Yeah. Ooh! Oh yeah, new weapon! Oh, that looks cool. I love the teal. I'm a big god now. You obtained a divine instrument, Solar Flare. But that's I was gonna say, maybe the Kabegami, the cat god, is the only one that makes sense because it's not technically part of the Japanese zodiac. The actual zodiacs don't make sense. Well, maybe horsewood wind makes sense. Horse, you know, ride like the wind. Bullseye, that makes sense to me. Well, I guess that's it. We've found the long-awaited 13th and final technique. Technique! Technique! I got all the SpongeBob references today. The rooster being a phoenix is pretty neat. Oh, that's true, yeah, I didn't catch that. I still think the Gekigami, the tiger god, is my favorite. The tiger with the lightning strike. Oh, so cool. Itagami's blizzard power can freeze any monster to the bone. A fitting power to top off the rest. Like icing on a cake. Haha, I see what you did there. Now, how would that translate into Japanese? Or the other way around. What was the original text there? Icing really isn't a thing in Japan. And saying icing on the cake certainly is not a phrase in Japanese. I don't know. That's clever. Hey, check out that flame spider over there. It'll made a perfect first victim. It'll made a perfect first victim. Wow, right after I said they were clever with the translation. Capcom. You got all the techniques. You're the real Okami now, whatever the hell that means. Yeah, for real. Nice going, you sent me up. Also, that explains why the spiders wouldn't let me ride their backs. Place your brush on a mass of ice to harness its power, and then draw a line to the flame spider, as if you've never done that before. Do that and the power of ice should rush into your brush. Rush into your brush, that's kind of fun to say. Go ahead, give that bone-chilling brush technique a try. Alright, hold still, buddy. Ah, okay. There are a couple secret ones left, right? Yeah, you mentioned there was one I could have grabbed before coming here. Haha, that no good flame spider's frozen solid. The hell does Okami actually mean, though? It's easier to type it out. So, the title... the title Okami is written like this, which translates into big god, but Okami normally is written like this, which translates to wolf, so it is a pun. Yeah. So that's the power of Blizzard, the final brush technique. At last. At long last, I've seen all 13 of your techniques. The 13 celestial brush techniques. The power of the gods. I did get a secret one auto unlocked with the ox. If I do an X with a line through the middle, you get a freeze power like the fireball. Ooh. Is that right? I'll have to check my scrolls, I think. Well, the celebrations are just gonna have to wait. The first order of business is getting out of here alive. I mean, what use will all the techniques be if I'm dead? Only Easton will die. He's confident in that much. Now don't go doing don't go doing anything stupid and getting us killed, Amy. Also, solar flare counts as a fire source. Ooh, does it now? That's cool. I'm learning so much. Blizzard. This list doesn't show the secret ones, does it? Hold on. Yeah, I don't think so. A move list. No. Yes? Hold on. These are the dojo moves. You know what? Whoops. I'll put these on the sub, maybe. Maybe? I feel like these beats are pretty strong. I guess I'll switch it for now. Oh, I totally forgot about the wanted list, damn. We haven't seen enemies with the arrows stuck in them in a while. Alright, that's the basic one. Yeah, I don't think they have the secret ones listed here. Well, that's unfortunate. Anyways. Also, I didn't realize... For some reason, I didn't expect the spider to stay frozen for that long. It slid into the ice. That's a patch of ice. Nice, nice. Nice ice. Oh my goodness, what? Oh, the ice thawed out. That's what that sound was. Jeez. So dramatic. I think my solar flare has to be on the main for it to show up. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. It is a fire source. Oh, that's cool. Did I care about that, chest enough? Not really. Okay. Actually... Cool. Oh, battle! Ow, these guys, alright. I totally forgot I didn't have the beads on me for a second. Well, that was fast. The beads are on the sub. The chest has a super secret overpowered weapon. Oops, I missed it. Can't go back. Shut up. The more convincing argument is that it had like a divine artifact where if I pick it up, I won't freeze. Like the ice version of the fire chip. Okay, I made that. I was like unsure. I gotta say, I love this. I love the music in here. It's kind of fitting for spooky season. You know what I mean? Ah, fuck, I didn't jump! Shit. Good lord. This is fine, everything's fine. How come the wheels get slowed down but the cannons don't? This makes no sense. Yeah, as I was saying. And there's a switch right there. Never really figured out what that was. Oh, clip through the fence, why don't I? Eh. Whoops, shit. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Ow, that's fine. Hug the wall, hug right. Okay. Alright. Jeez. Depth perception is my enemy. Bane of my existence. If you were a level designer, you would make an unreachable chest that would take you to the ending but can only be reached via hacking. But it's there in plain sight teasing you. That sounds more like a speedrunner troll. See, every time I think I land on the plate, I don't. Alright. I got a little greedy. I thought I could reach that chest right there. Ow. Alright. Wow, that ice is glaring. It is so bright for no reason. I can't fucking see where I'm landing. Okay. Well, that only took me 4 tries. I was about to say, where to now? There we go. They really make you pull out all the stops here. Think I just need to go around that spider. Above it is a chest with a stray bead. Gotcha. I'm not concerned about the stray beads anymore. That's for certain. Don't know why your internet is going to shit right now? Oh, that's unfortunate. Can't really help you there. Whoa, okay. Okay, I can relay it from the spiders. Alright. Oh no. Ah, I fucked it up. Ugh. This is low-key triggering my fear of heights. I always forget I'm mildly afraid of heights until I have to face high edges like this. Okay. Alright. More slowdowns. There's a game that had a secret power-up that could only be reached by using a rocket launcher to blow yourself up high enough to reach it. That's so stupid, I love it. I wonder what game that was. Oh wait, Twitch is owned by Amazon. Amazon is having issues with their services. Yeah, I heard about that, the AWS issues. I'm not sure that's a... Hold on. Sorry, I freaked out. I wasn't sure where I was going. I'm not sure that's really the case though, because like I'm streaming just fine and Silvery doesn't seem to Silvery doesn't seem to be having issues either. Can I Aha, I see. I was like, can I keep these guys still for more than a minute? Yes, I can. It would help if I pressed the right button. Alright. Cool. Oops. Okay, this brush is pretty neat. I can get behind this. And melt that. Nice. Okay. It was Halo, and one of the re-releases they had secret power-ups to unlock. The one with the rocket launcher was for infinite ammo, so it was worth it. That's awesome. That almost sounds like some bullshit that modders would pull. I've seen some really funny... fuck. I've seen some really chaotic and funny Halo mods. Oh, I jumped over it! Great. Yeah, I remember CB introduced me to the modded Halo playthrough by the Rooster Teeth people. For the vehicles, they had like either gigantic trucks or like tiny clown car sized vehicles. They also had D20 guns, where if you shot it, you had no idea what would happen. 1 in 20 chance of something chaotic happening. I kept pressing the X button thinking I could shield, but solar flare is on my main right now. Your college classes got cancelled because no one could access anything. Oh, that's unfortunate. But you know, that would explain why I was having such slow connection to some of my internal networks at work. You enjoyed the Halo series back in the day way more than you had expected you would. I mean, that's fair. From what I've watched, it seems like old school Halo was a fun time. Back when third-person shooters weren't the main genre of games. I feel like we have way too many shooter games nowadays, set in space or wherever. Whoa, whoa! Why do you always have to be so reckless? I mean, open your eyes, Furball. There's a big ol' hole there. And it had great lore and solid sci-fi. That's cool. I wouldn't have guessed, to be honest. People only ever make memes about like Master Chief not having a voice and stuff. But great lore and solid sci-fi makes me think of Mass Effect. I've never played it, I've only watched some people play it. I might have watched CB play it, but like it seems like a really interesting game. The ending of Halo 4 made you tear up. Oh, really? Dang, 4, huh? You played a lot. You'd better be more careful. I'm too young and handsome to die. Huh? Hey, look, this pit's got all that sparkly stuff in there. Yes? The main campaign story was really good. Is it like all connected across Halo games, or is it pretty standalone? Or did they do like a couple stories intertwined? I have no idea what Halo lore is, so I'm genuinely curious what the plot was. Hey, what's with all this sparkly stuff? Oh, I see. Ice crystals are blowing up out of this pit. So they are. So they are. But like, what does that mean for me? Not sure what exactly we're doing there. This particular space reminds me of the stretching room at the Haunted Mansion. Well, it's not like I can freeze anything. Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay. I stand corrected. I can freeze the icy air. Nice. Sometimes you just gotta fuck around and see what happens in this game for real. Is John Master Chief still the pro tag? I don't think so. Oops, didn't mean to chop that tree down. Whoops. My name is Deforestation Amy. So how come the icy pillars freeze me, but the ice that I create myself doesn't affect me? Stop it, you whomping willows. I forget, can you just... No. I wanted to make it blue. I ended up just trying to freeze it. Those ice pillars regenerate so strangely. I don't like it. Alright. Oh wow. That doesn't do anything, okay. Shit. I'm out of ink. And it's back. Hold on, let me catch up on chat real quick. They're all connected. Halo 1 appears to be light with lore, but that makes the subsequent games more impactful. Like, we almost did what? At least in your opinion, it does. Feel like you would have lost some of the oomph if you had skipped 1, I see. I see. 4 was your last Halo game because you haven't had an Xbox since then. Because it's my ice, it's nice to you. That was gonna be my guess, but still weird. It's vanilla ice. Man, vanilla ice cream sounds good right now. Think you can make it bloom, but there's too much ice around. Yeah, I was grabbing way too many stuff. That's the that's like the downside of having all the brush techniques. It's gonna react to everything except the one thing you want to do. Fire tablet, does it work here? No, it's like a wall of fire. It won't let me through. Thanks for the suggestion. Ah, goddamn. Can't touch this. Nice. That was clean. My butt's on fire. Whoops. That was clean, I say, with my ass literally smoking hot. I don't like the looks of this. Alright. I can't see shit! Alright. That was real unfortunate timing. What the hell? I can't see it shooting anything. I gotta slow it down. That was bullshit. Thank you? Jeez, why did that fail the first time? Lovely, a super conspicuous save point. And clocks on the wall. This looks like a mini boss fight. My butt is no longer on fire. Oh, thank the gods. I was about to try icing it out, if that's possible. Well... yeah, this sure feels like a mini boss fight about to happen. They're both at 5 o'clock. I was about to say, is that accurate to real time? No, it's past 7 over here. Ooh, this looks like an arena. Oh, she's not wearing the solar flare anymore. What the fuck? These cutscenes are pre-rendered? Is that what I'm understanding? It's not real time? And look who's here. This guy doesn't waste any time. I like his style. This must be the silver demon Nichku. He's one of the twin demons that turned Kamui into an icy waste. What luck finding him alone. Sorry fella, I know you just recently woke up from a long slumber, but you're gonna have to go back to being a statue again. that bird been going? Remember, PS2 game. Oh, right. You're right, though. Thank you. Hmm? Look, over there. It's the real Amy. Ah, she looks so godly. Isn't that you from 100 years ago, Amy? I don't get it. What's that old self of yours doing here? You changed history, remember? Oh, that's cool. The numbers on its chest is actually counting up. Love that detail. Whoa! No, we're doing this. Okay. Damn, Amy fell off hard. Shut up. Nice. Whoa. Okay. I see you, Amy. Real Amy. This music is so cool. Ah, I wanted to slow down time. Whoa, that was a bomb. Dang. OG Amy is cool. I feel like I'm not doing anything. Wow. Oh my gosh, that damage. I don't have to do anything. Holy fuck. What? What? Also, I love how the demon went, whoa, like Wario. What in the world? It's true and you know it. No. No. The new Amy's just a little rusty. She's a little out of practice. Nah, you're doing a lot just past you doing it. Yeah, but evidently she's putting in all the work. OG Amy ran so that new Amy could walk. Or sleep, rather. Wow! Wow. You guys really did a number on Bird Brain there. Quick, Amy, before your old self steals all the glory. Finish that demon off. What the? That's the golden Demulechku. I was more concerned about Oki slashing him on the face. And look, isn't that Oki? At last. At last I have you cornered. I'm going to finish you off this time. Kutone shall blaze silver once more. Their wing movements are so creepy to me. I can't really explain why, but they don't look natural. They're not flapping, they're like waves. Those demons aren't finished yet. Better back out for now, Amy. No, Loki, don't! They are clockwork, so it makes sense. Right. Yeah. I guess I expected them to be more owl and organic-like rather than mechanical, so it kind of threw me off guard. This is what separates a hero from the rest. You are about to witness history in the making. Kutone, trusty sword of the great hero Oki, shall awake. Don't die, my dude. You know what Oki's wolf form reminds me of? It reminds me of Zoroark, the Pokemon, with the dark fur and the red highlights. That's what it was. Oh my god, stop trying to Kutone. Stop trying to make Kutone happen. It's never gonna happen. / Valley Girl Place. Yeah. I love it. For real though, why is Oki so obsessed with this guy? This sword, I mean. Has he lost his mind? What the heck? I can't move. Arrgh. This is pretty much how it feels like to play Hades 2, just so you guys know. I can't even breathe. Okay. Get away from there. You demons. Curse you! Oh, look, the key. No! Now's the chance. I can finish them off. It reminds you of your very totally epic RAR XD Wood OC you made in 2007. Oh, Wolf OC you made in 2007 and posted about a ton on MySpace. Somehow that checks out for you, but I'm also kind of skeptical that you're lying. When I think of Wolf from like 2000s, I think of Moon, the Tumblr meme. Legendary heritage posts. Come on, Amy, pull! Just a little more. He's trying so hard. There they go, ticking and talking away. Oki! Your sword! It's happening. Kutone. Yes, you're lying. I mean, I figured. The age of sparkle dogs. Truly. It's glowing silver. By the great spirits of the air, earth, and sea. I was so blind. I should have known. No. At last I understand. The sacred sword Kutone, defender of Kamui, could not possibly wake, while the heart of its wielder was clouded with selfish desire. That is why I couldn't defend Kamui with the sword, let alone protect the lives dear to me. Now don't start turning all sappy on me, Aoki. You gotta focus. Focus! Or as a certain Korean, I think? A certain Korean professor in college said, "Focus! You've got to focus! Finish off those demons and you'll restore peace to your village." O spirits of the air, earth, and sea, and the sacred sword Kutone, grant me the power to save this land of Kamui. Man, Oki is far more heroic than Susano ever will be. Now you're talking. Okay, not bad. Not too shabby. Not that I really did anything, but... It seems those demons fled to the altar on the opposite side. Fuck who? You've got to fuck us. Yeah, it was like, you have, please, class, please sit down and focus. But I have no idea how to get there. This shrine is like a maze. We need something to lead us in the right direction. Oh. Wait, remember when this wolf struck one of the demons? Did you see the strange glowing piece that flew off of it? What is this? Dora the Explorer? It's like right behind you. Maybe the shrine and those demons operate in a similar way. If only we had something to lead us in the right direction. Well... I found a frisbee! I have no idea what we just found, but it sure looks interesting. Oh, this is like a South Park skit. You're right. But it's true. My phonetics professor back in college told us a story about how she had I think it was another professor, but she was from Korea and she couldn't really pronounce English that well, unfortunately. So every time she said, "Please, everyone sit down," her class would giggle. She had no idea why until the professors around her pointed it out to her and suggested rewording it, and then the Korean professor the next day came into the classroom and said, "Okay, please, everyone take a shit." So, unfortunate circus nest. This wolf isn't going to last much longer. Aw, god damn it. I owe my life to this one now. And there's Lonnie online. Are you playing more of your rhythm games? Because you can't go to the arcade? Oops. I can't let this wolf die like this. Don't worry. Oh my god, that professor sounded like they had a sense of humor. No, they were so sincere. Like I never met the person, but like this Korean professor was so sincere and earnest in trying to say, please take a shit. Take a sheet. And yeah, the pronunciation was just a little hard. I know this wolf's companion must be around here somewhere. You'll know him right away. He's a ponko just like me. So this wolf has a ponko companion as well. And it looks almost exactly like Amaterasu. What's going on? Even their scents are the same. It's a long story, believe me. And this is not exactly the time to be talking. We gotta chase down those demons. You're right. We must finish them off. Playing Metallic Child, imagine Mega Man, but Rouge-like. Roguelike? Mega Man, but roguelike sounds pretty solid. Although Mega Man is notoriously difficult from what I've seen and heard. I miss the old Japanese memes of using Mega Man songs. Oh, there we go. Let's do it together this time. What was it? The Japanese meme, I can't defeat Airman? That's like one of my favorite fan-made songs. Listen, you two. I'm going to stay here with this wolf. You go on ahead. What? I can't leave this one here all alone. What happened to this wolf is all my fault. Okay. Don't worry. I don't intend on having you fight those demons alone. I'll catch up with you once I finish off the rest of the monsters and make sure this area is safe. Keep forging ahead until then. Oh, come off it already, Oki. You're not really all that tough. I mean, with your plan, we'd end up having to worry about you. But if you insist, we'll leave this area to you. That Airman song is genuinely good. Yeah, it is. It's quite catchy. Wonder where the singer slash band is now. I don't know. I didn't realize it was an actual band. But yeah, I love his like desperate shout screaming. It's so like genuine. Makes me sympathetic. Well, go on ahead to where those demons are. Look after that wolf, okay? I will. Oh, spirits of the air, earth, and sea. I keep wanting to say earth, wind, and fire, goddammit. Grant these to your divine power. How convenient. It's right there. Can I jump? Yep. Look before you leap, Emmy. Alright. We're outside. That's a lot of cannons, so this is what I saw from that edge earlier. I missed! I fired and I missed! Oops, that didn't work. Don't yawn at me, Amy. I'm trying to fuck up some demons. Okay. Camera, please. Got one. See if I can nail that one. Nope. There should be a third cannon, or 4. Yes. So I see. I missed. This fucking camera needs to stop. Anyways. Okay, they're pretty generous about the angle there. Is that it? Is that all I have to do? Okay, I thought maybe I have to melt the pillars in front. Just deforestation at me today. Can you please cooperate with me? Is that out of commission? It is. It's burnt up. I can't use it. Got it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Well, that's a little far, isn't it? Okay. Oh god, okay. I don't know if I can reach that. Nope. Jeez. What the heck? Why is that path so short? You'd think it would connect all the way here. Yeah, okay, I guess I just suck. Lord above. Oh my god, okay. I can't even see where I'm going. Oh my god, the path didn't even form. I hate this. I hate this so much. Ugh. Because I wish I could just deal with the cannon here. Alright, alright. Oh my lord. I slipped off. Slid slowly backwards. Backwards? Okay. Wow. See, I wish I could just deal with the cannon from this edge and then take my time platforming. Don't you dare. Fucking hell. Alright then. Okay. That didn't work. I'm gonna fall. Yep, there it is. Hey, at least I cleared the path, goddamn. Okay, okay, okay. And that's a gap. Please, God. Yes. Thank you, Lord. No, that's not what I meant to do, jeez. So many brush techniques possible, and I don't need any of these. Oh, do I need that? Probably, right? Also, how interesting. I melted ice and created a solid ice ball. Wow, this divine instrument does more damage than I thought. I can't see. I'm about to die. Okay, well. That could have been worse. Where did the ball go? Ice is slippery! Fuck. I don't even know where I'm taking this ball. Hold on. I see. I guess I need the ice in here for as a source. And go in. Nailed it. Go in a little further, please. All right. No. Okay, that's nice. That's mighty kind of you. Where am I going? That's the key on the right. Okay. Whoops. That didn't last long. Oh, that's a bomb. Hold on. Oh, there, it is the key. How unnecessary. Just let me have the key. Okay, good deal. I think there was a flaming chest on the left, but I couldn't be bothered to open. It's probably just a bead. Oh, a merchant. And a mirror. And some more chests. Are we about to die? Are we about to head into the boss fight? Let's see, do you have any weapons? Oh, it's an imp merchant. Who goes there? Hey, how did you get in here? You ain't come to invade us poor folk of Waku Shrine, have you? If you have, you got me to answer to. You've got me to answer to. A fight to end all fights. And the best way to settle it, with a bit of business, of course. Alright, alright. Alright, fine, capitalist. Definitely have a bunch of those. Okay. No weapons. When did I get so many holy bones? My gosh. I'll just buy that for safety. Okay. There's Oki. What are you doing here? Oki! How'd you get here so quick? Actually, I owe it to that wolf and his little friend. Owe it to that wolf and his little friend. OG Amaterasu was a boy? A Ponko appeared after you left and told me to go help Amaterasu. So that was the wolf's companion you were talking about, right? That wolf really seemed to perk up when that Ponko appeared. It looked like the wolf had recovered somewhat. I sensed they had a bond that made me feel they'd be okay. A bond. James Bond, alright. So I left them and came rushing here. But enough talk for now. I take it that if you're here, those demons must be somewhere up ahead. Well, Amaterasu, will you fight alongside me? Let's rumble! Monday, Monday, Monday. How fitting. Oh, spirits of the air, earth, and sea, grant us your divine power. This air conditioning is getting to my throat. There you goes nothing. Maybe Oki will do all the work for me. So this is where those bird brains went. They're trying to hide while they lick their wounds. We can't let these infernal contraptions get away with this time. And I don't think we have enough energy to chase them down again. Them? Get away again? No prey has ever eluded my trusty Denkomaru more than once. Nor my own. Zoroark, use Iron Tail. Okay. Eh. No, Amaterasu! Pull me back like an arrow and fire me at those demons, okay? I will pull them down to the ground. Oh, okay. That's kind of clever. Okay, that's cool. I can get behind this. Okay. Really gotta use everything I know. That's a bomb. Oh, I see the sword. There is so much happening. Okay. Ow. I didn't realize what they were doing. Wonder what that could be. Remember being so thrown off by these bosses. The steampunk was so out of nowhere. That's true, yeah, it is a little... oh my god. Little off-brand? Okay. I like it though. I don't feel like it's too steampunky. It's the right amount of technology. For me at least, I don't know. I mean, we certainly saw the demons of Oni Island using more advanced tech than this. Stop tossing me around like a hot potato! I can't see what you're doing. Okay. Hold on. Music changed. Can I, wow. Oh, right. Camera was freaking out for a minute. Stop it. Oh, that guy's dead. Great. Alright. One more to go. Where's the health bar? There's the health bar. Maybe I'll just wail on him. Okay, cool. I like this boss fight. This is pretty neat. Oh, look at that. I'm surprised there's no phase 2. There were 2 of them. Yeah, Victor Screech!
The twin demons which had suddenly awoken atop Ezofuji and tried to lay waste to the land of Kami were defeated. They disappeared in a burst of petals thanks to Oki and Amaterasu. However, a giant cloud black as night cast a shadow on the scene. Light, Ninetales, the twin demons Lechku and Nechku. The souls of each were swept into the cloud as it moved. It drifted toward the Ark of Yamato at the bottom of Lavchi Lake. The Ark of Yamato is beckoning all of the world's darkness within. Tuskull's words echoed ominously, awakening Amaterasu's heart.
There it is, thanks. Tuskull was the shaman, right? Oh no! Oh, that picture is so much bloodier than the actual game scene. Aww.
All the sacrifices, all the life lost in the name of good. Was it all in vain? Shiranui, Amaterasu's 100-year-old incarnation, was fatigued and exhausted by the intense battle.
No!
However, when Shiranui noticed the glow of Oki's sword, Kutone, a sly smile seemed to crease the wolf's tired lips. Satisfied with this bright glimmer of hope, Shiranui struggled to rise and put every last ounce of strength into passing through Ishaku's gate back in time, back home.
Wow, that was Ishaku's power? Damn.
As Amaterasu and Isim looked on, they were fully aware that Shiranui headed back into the face of danger, to the battle with Orochi. After saving Nagi from the clutches of death and aiding them in their own quest, Shiranui would die a hero, marking the beginning of the legend of Orochi.
Goddamn sword, I know! I wasn't expecting brutal as fuck. I know, yeah, I wasn't expecting to see such a horrid, morbid scene for wolves.
As Ishaku left the scene, his eyes betrayed the sort of toughness one exhibits when preparing for a grave event.
How is Oki so much bigger than Amaterasu? Amaterasu is not a small wolf. Oh boy, finally 3 sun fragments. Okay, cut off that Owu early. Would you like to save the game? Yes! Okay, what now?
Amaterasu and the others returned to the foot of Ezofushi. There they saw Lika praying intently. The storm had subsided. Then, as if to celebrate their hard-won victory, the twin volcanoes of Ezofuji erupted in great pillars of flame. The villagers felt the warmth on their skin and wept tears of joy.
Double volcanoes erupting sounds kind of like a serious danger, but sure. Cry tears of joy.
However, Oki merely surveyed the scene stoically, remaining silent. Although the evil demons had been driven away, the thought of having taken the sword and caused so much grief weighed heavily on his heart. The only one who could ease the burden of his woes was Semical.
Samical's Japanese name right there written, it says Samaikuru. So it's not Samical, it's Samical. Sup, Samical.
The chieftain who had rescued Camu from the shrine stepped forward. Silently, he approached Oki, offering an outstretched hand. His eyes betrayed the complexity of the emotions behind the gesture. Oki, realizing the gravity of the scene, extended his hand in turn. The moment they shook hands, Webcare was reborn into a village far too strong to ever fall victim to evil again.
Hi there, I'm Samiko. Yeah. I'm Samiko. But you can just call me Sam. Can you imagine? Some Michael. That really does sound like a white person's name. As for Katane, that pelvic thrust pose, yeah, I kind of was thinking the same thing. It's kind of JoJo-esque.
As for Kutone, the sword that vanquished the twin demons, it was returned to its pedestal by Oki's own hands. And as long as the glow remained, no evil dared draw close. Kutone's gleam spoke of a power too great to succumb to evil. At that moment, a brilliant flash of light shot forth from Kutone, striking squarely on the frozen surface of Laochu Lake. This would all make for a beautiful cinematic cutscene, but we didn't have the budget or the technology space for that at the time. Though the lake had never shown any sign of melting, cracks began to open up along its surface. The legend of the Iron Ark Yamato, said to have fallen from heaven, and the holy Laochi Lake which it called home, was revealed to be more than a mere legend before all those present.
Power of imagination, go, yes. Imagination. God, for real though, if this was like Final Fantasy style cinematic cutscene, that would have been so pretty, I bet. But instead we get like Zenless Zone Zero style comic book telling. Also, I was just thinking about this the other day. There's an old Japanese animated movie, I think, called Uchu Senkai Yamato. It's a giant space warship, Yamato. I think I just realized that Yamato, the name, came from this original legend about the Holy Ark. Never knew. I thought Uchu Senkai Yamato was his own like thing. Oh, Rainbow Bridge. We get to go on the Ark. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Hiya, Minty. You missed it. We beat the mini boss and went through a lengthy story scene explaining the turn of events. Make 2 saves. Did I really make 2 saves? Whoops. Make 2 saves? Oh, I see what you mean. Once I go in, you can't come back. Is that right? Well, I guess I shall take your word for it. Alright. You want 2 saves. Got it. Done. This music is intense. Keep 1 for the Ark, and the 2nd for if you want to run around it again. Oh, I see what you mean. Thank you. I don't know if I will do that, but that's good to know. So this is like the actual final dungeon. Whoops. Minty, you want to do a favor for me real quick? The Ark has a save point, but you can't teleport from inside. Okay, that makes sense. That does make sense. See, this is great when you have an experienced player giving you all the insider info. You were lagging. Sorry, what did I say? I was just asking if you wanted... was asking if you would like to do a favor for me. I guess maybe the AWS issue is affecting more than just Lonnie. The Ark of Yamato. It's floating in the sky. Go ahead. See, I'm not the only one. Yeah, I guess not. Maybe, or maybe, you know, it's both of you guys in Texas. The electric grid or the internet grid is fucking you guys over. That would make more sense to me. Oh yeah, sure, what is it? First, I would appreciate it if you go grab something to eat. Second, when you come back or you finish your food, I want to hear about your story behind that cryptic nickname for Thunderous that you mentioned on TikTok the other day. Ugh. Your Twitch stream has been stopping and stopping. Nothing but stopping. That's so weird. I'm having no issues on my end. You're a good 40 seconds behind. Oh my gosh. That's serious. That's bad even for Twitch. Gotten a few moments of stuttering. Okay. That's unfortunate. Go get food now. Yes, yes, please. Thank you. You're like a minute behind, jeez. Well, maybe I'll enter the Ark, save, and then wrap it up, because I think network is struggling, my throat is struggling, and my brain is struggling. We're all just struggling today. I mean, we accomplished a dungeon and a mini-boss, so... I won't notice it. I meant, like, I haven't had any disconnection happening on my end. Like, if the network really was struggling, sometimes my stream would stop here and there, but yeah, it doesn't seem to be like my internet's going in and out, or the connection between Streamlabs and Twitch. Arc is quite a bit. Okay, then we shall enter it, step foot in it, just to see what's up. You can guide me to a couple extras if you want to still run around. Do I? How much yen do I have? I had, like... I was in the 10,000s at least. Let me check real quick. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to trigger this thing. Okay, Tuskull was, in fact, the shaman. I nailed it. Yes, recapping the Legend of the Darkness. Thank you. I have 690,000 yen. I was way off. 500,000 is what you need for the top tier rosary. Oh, the what was it called? Not the death beads, but was that in the village? I want to try those out. Tundra beads? Where can I find those? Is that in the village? Whoops. In the main city? Excuse me. Well, I'd have to find a mermaid, whatchamacallit, to get there probably. Seiyan, okay. Yeah, maybe we'll go do that then. I don't think I have the brain power for a full second dungeon today. Where can I find a teleport spot? Wow, that moon is creepy. Amy feels so fast, what the fuck? And in Shinshu Fields, if I race the guy there 3 times he gives me a gear and you take it to Seiyan for a secret bush. Ooh. Okay, okay. So there's plenty more to do is what I'm understanding. Did I even revive that one sapling? I did, okay. Zoomies, yeah, for real. I keep pressing the wrong button. And zoom in and out. Zoom in. I forget how we even traveled this far. Alright, we busted a hole in the wall or something. Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! I don't remember that tunnel being so long, wow. Maybe while I'm a Seiyan I can grab the mirror teleportation so I don't have to backtrack so much. Alright, I still don't know how to I still don't know how to feed the flying birds, but anyways. Let's get to that mermaid pool on the west side. You don't think hawks can be fed, but you honestly never tried. Okay. It would make me feel better to know that they can't be fed. Oh, I never fed these bunnies? So I did not. Well, there you go. Maybe the birds aren't meant to be fed. So you can't feed bats and you can't feed birds. Or anything that's not on the ground, I suppose. There it is. Sploosh. The Okami Reddit was very sad about the bats, apparently. I am too! Count me in. Was that the one I wanted? Probably, I think. I think that'll take me straight to the king. Or the emperor, rather. Yeah, rightfully so. Those bats are so cute. They deserve to be fed. Can I go in? Yes. Okay, great. I think this is the right way, right? Talk to the emperor. Oh, there is also a brush here? Wow, so many brushes. Around back. Okay, well, I guess I'll loop around then. You're back. Welcome back. You got tacos and a strawberry agua fresca. Wow, that sounds great. Went very hit Mexican this time. Oh, is it that? Oh, it's you, Amaterasu. I can't thank you enough for all you've done. That's the grave of our ruler, Queen Himiko. Oh, rip. Whoa, what a bummer. I'm sure your blessing would expedite her journey to heaven. Perhaps you could sprinkle divine water on her grave. Please help her spirit to be released. I would. Okay. Wash away the stones. Got it. Oh, was that rain? So use that water to touch the rocks in the bay in one stroke. Well, apparently I didn't have to be in one stroke. Would have been cooler. You were always told one stroke. Well, I guess maybe they changed it for the remaster? I don't know. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Being so removed from you had weakened me. In fact, I was very near death until your pure heart awakened me. I, Nuregami, have harnessed the power of her tears. Drench the land with benevolence. I grant you the power of the deluge. Deluge? Hey, I've heard of that one. Isn't that a power derived from water spout? All you gotta do is draw the mark of Nuregami, god of water spout, to make it pour like cats and dogs. Yeah, what did that mark look like again? Well, anyway, if that power has awoken here, that must mean Himiko is still watching over us. Aha. Very neat. Thank you. 2 vertical lines make it rain. That's awesome. Thank you, Silvery. I'm not entirely sure how that'll come in handy in combat, to be honest, but might be fun to mess around with. I forget if the Emperor is actually up here. Make it rain, cha-ching! Not that kind of rain. I don't even like rain. I'm not like a sad boy hours depressed person like you guys are. Well, this was to Himiko's quarters. Is the Emperor somewhere else? Okay, yeah, Emperor's not in here. You wish it were that kind of rain. Don't we all? Although what would also be? Emperor wasn't this cool, evidently not. I guess the land of Nippon was more of a matriarchy. I mean, the Emperor didn't have divine praying powers like Queen Himiko did, I guess. I was gonna say though, other than like cash, rain, cloudy with a chance of meatballs would also but kind of be nice. One could say the Emperor got a new groove. Shush. You think you're so clever. That is one of the best Disney movies ever, though. Hands down. Himiko's not there. I see there's a Kabigami statue? Have I ever done that? Oh, there's also a thing. Boom. Alright. Oh, I see. Whoop. Does it not continue up there? Fuck. It doesn't. Shit. Okay. I guess I gotta back up a bit. Apparently the rain can stop enemies? Must stagger them or something? Never really used it. Interesting. So in battle, if I make it rain, it'll kind of hinder their movements? That sounds helpful, at least. Where am I going? Up here, I guess. Okay. Is that a crank? Oh, yeah, it is. What the... Oh, okay. I couldn't make out where he was facing. Why is that light bulb so huge?
My masterpiece is but one step away from completion.
This is where the gear goes that you win from the race. I don't remember this.
All I need is the final part. My invention would dramatically improve people's lives. It is the greatest test of my talents thus far.
He looks like a Muppet. He looks like Elmo's grandpa with that yellow nose of his.
I know not how you made it all the way up here, Snowflake. It is unusual for me to have visitors. But your timing could not be better. I needed a break. Would you like to hear the new scientific theory I'm advocating?
Oh, no thanks. We're not really into that kind of stuff. Race Ida in Shushu Fields. Okay. I think I only did that once. Don't even remember what we got.
No, wait. We could talk about something else. I am quite the traveler and have seen much of Nippon, you know. And I have collected many strange odds and ends during my travels. Sculptures never seen before, strange stones unlike any others. Such things have led me to believe that many ages ago, Nippon was home to a completely different civilization from ours.
The third win, he will give you a gear for this tower. Oh, okay. Now it's tying in. Oh. Hello, Snoopy World. Thank you for lurking. That might be the first time somebody actually used that command. Finally. A different civilization?
Of course, no one would ever believe me. But still, I gather these odds and ends for my contraptions. I have a wide range of them in the works. The odds and ends I find are of no use in and of themselves, but with some ingenuity, together they become living contraptions.
Didn't even know that was a thing. Yeah, if you type exclamation point commands, you can get a list of stuff you can do with Nightbot. Also, which part is Gen's head? The white hair is covering his head. Yellow is the light bulb. Is he wearing an oversized lab coat or something? Yeah, I think it's like a kimono, just super loose. The purple stuff is his clothing. My odds and ends are like dear old friends to me. Well, isn't that special? Can we go now? No, please wait. This is where it gets interesting. As you doubtlessly notice, I'm nearly done with my masterpiece. However, I'm missing the very last piece. I have come so far only to be thwarted at the very last step. My masterpiece cannot come to life without that one final piece. So I see. So I need the piece, hand it to him, and then turn on this battery, I presume. So many steps. Is this even worth trying? I mean, racing Ida isn't the hardest thing to do, but... Whee! That wasn't what I was after. I was trying to get to... The king is, wherever he is. I think it's over there. It's an electric brush power just drawing zap. Oh, okay. I mean, that sounds cool too, but we do have the electric sword now. Yes, there we go. Hello, Your Majesty. Get to see the tiger again. Oh, true! You make a good point. Am I gonna spend the next 45 minutes racing and getting that gear?
Hello, Wolf. I got hold of a very interesting treasure just recently. It's a valuable item that enables you to walk on water.
Ooh. I get to be Jesus?
If you had enough demon fangs, I might consider giving it to you.
100 fangs, jeez! I need 80 for the origin mirrors. I'm only halfway? Goddamn! Okay, peace spell. That doesn't mean anything in the endgame. Make a cash offering and sleep on this mat and your wounds will heal. Or I could just eat a bone and heal that way. Dang, here I thought I gathered a good amount of fangs. I wasn't even halfway to the first good thing here. Jeez.
Come and visit me again when you have more demon fangs to swap.
Yeah, even you didn't buy the mat. Yeah, I don't really see the need in the mat. You can buy bones for much cheaper. They also drop so frequently in treasure chests. That might be the least useful item in this game. Oh, my poor throat. Resource gathering in games do be like that sometimes. I suppose so? There are enemy rushes hidden in the game that, if done right, can be used to farm fangs. Oh, okay. That's cool and all, but I don't know if I'm dedicated enough for that at this point. Hate it when you find a lot of rare stuff and it turns out to be just not enough. Not only was I not enough, those items don't really enhance the quality of life in this game despite being so expensive. You know what I mean? There are a lot of extra. Annoyed that the arc is so final. I see. So that's why you were so strongly recommending saving before entering. Well... sometimes it's just fun to around. Yeah, I mean... if I had more incentive to do the side quests and fully explore this game, I probably would, but like... it doesn't seem to matter. Like, the stray beads don't really matter. Sun fragments are too rare to go hunting down for. Go check out the weapon merchant for the rosary. That's right, that's what I was doing. I was like, where was I headed at first? Again, brain is fried. You never know, you might feel like it in a few months and you don't want to have to start from the beginning. Maybe. I'm very much not the person to replay an RPG. Even Pokemon games. I hardly ever touch a Pokemon game once I go through the main campaign. Am I okay, Nana? I'm surviving. Not that merchant. This merchant. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I had a lot going on at work today. It was nothing serious or bad. It was just like a bunch of technical difficulties and multiple things being taken care of at the same time. So I was like mentally juggling one thing from the other, which, you know, can be very taxing on my executive dysfunctional brain. Just trying to keep an eye out for me. Don't want to put you in the situation I may regret in the future. That's great. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for the tips and suggestions. Yeah, I think I know what I want to get out from this game at this point. I also have, you know, Okami 2 to look forward to in the future, whenever that'll be. That dev sounds awful. It was pretty rough for a Monday. Most of the time my Mondays are chill, but yeah, today was back and forth. Oh, there's two. Tundra beads. Trinity mirror. That looks like... they look like grapes. Well, I definitely want the beads. And I can afford the mirror. Cool. I want to put this here. Sub. Rosary that calls upon the power of ice to combat wily foes. Ooh. So is that gonna allow me to freeze? Oh, the picture in the background. Oh yeah, look at that. Ami's portrait on the scroll here. Oh, that's cool. The beats look like snowflakes. You just got hit with an EMP. Oops. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it a night now that I got my new weapon to play around with. I would like to increase my health. The final weapons have unique art. Oh! Is that so? Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, look at that! The thunder glaive, that's so cool. It has to be in the main slot. That's pretty. Solar flare, that is beautiful. Yeah, I really like the bead main mirror sub build. I'm realizing. Alright. Go back and save. You're back. Welcome back. I think we're gonna wrap up here today. My throat's going, my brain is not working, and the network is not cooperating, so. I got the most powerful of those weapons now. Yeah, thanks to you and your guidance. Much appreciated. I feel a bit more confident, or more comfortable going into the final dungeon now. Very fair, thanks. I think I'll teleport back to Shinshu Fields at least. I was kind of curious about the water walk chip. Too bad it's 100 fucking monster fangs. Sploosh. Oh, but wait, if I... Whoops, wrong button. But if I were to be able to walk on water, does that mean the Mermaid Lagoon would operate differently? Would it still work if I'm just standing over that whirlpool, maybe? The pool still work, okay. I mean, I'd hope so. You know what, how about we do one race and wrap it up there, if I can find Ida. I'm already here, so I might as well give it a shot, right? There's even a digging game that unlocks a brush that allows you to use the pulls for free, but it's the hardest digging game. Oh, that sounds miserable. Oh, there's the guy. Come here. Oops. Where are you going, my dude? Hey there, Pooch! I'm always running about so it passed me by. But I just heard that Susanna took on Orochi. That guy's really something, huh? Maybe there'll be less mustards getting in the way than Shishu now. Anyway, you haven't forgotten our little competition, have you? Mario 64 Koopa Quest. I don't know what you're talking about, unfortunately. Mario 64 is delightful to watch other people play, though. Have you guys watched those challenges in Mario 64 where people try to outrun the one-up mushroom? It's like my favorite thing. Yeah, I never owned a Nintendo 64, and the 64 was only released outside of Japan, so yeah, that was partially why I never owned one. Hence, I never played any of those games. You haven't, you've tried it before, it's so funny, that's great. Not that challenge, but you have seen some crazy modded versions. Ooh, mods for 64? Like what? I can't really... I can't imagine people modding such an old game. I've been practicing. I'm a whole lot faster than I was before. Anyway, Chad, gotta fly! Ready? Go! Alright. What the? Oh, he's leaving chestnuts on the ground? That's such bullshit. That's cheating, sir. Whoa, where is he going? Where am I going? I can't remember if I had to tackle him or... Oh yeah, I do. Okay. I hate that the monster scrolls are still roaming around. It really triggers my anxiety. What? Ah, fucking chestnut. Cut corners. What? Right as I'm about to hit him, the fucking chestnuts get in my way. This wasn't the deal. This wasn't the competition I signed up for. I want a refund. God damn it. I thought I could tackle him from the side, but apparently not. Should be able to slash them that well. Okay, got him. Jeez. At least there was no actual timer on that. Not even Koopa the Quick was this unfair. Yeah, I didn't realize he had... this isn't what I thought he meant when he said, "I'm faster now." That's not an upgrade. Such bullshit. You caught up with me again. You sure are a fast pooch, a top sprinter. You've got 2 victories under your belt now, ha 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 ha. We should bite him, we should. I don't think it'll let me. Oh, maybe it does. Bite. There we go. That's the most biting I can do. Okay, well, that was fun. Sheesh, if the second race is chestnuts, I can only begin to guess what he does on the third time. Vengeance for Ami! Rah! Yeah. Oh yeah, we're going... Whoops, ran into a monster. Wow. They're dead. That was instantaneous. Yeah, no shit. That took like 2 seconds, not even. Wow. I am too OP for this land? Holy nuke, yeah, what monster? Spawn kill. Why couldn't the race be this? I could have raced to defeat all the enemies in my way. Oh, right. I was like, I forget how to get back to Okami. It's this way. Or so I believe. Yes, yes it is. We have now unlocked farming. Love to see it. I'm not even able to farm for fangs because they're dying so soon. I have to like parry or attack at the right moment to make them drop their fangs. Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! I don't remember the rest of the words. I don't think that was the other way. There we go. For imps, when they get a faint aura around them, use slash. Okay. Then they drop fangs. I don't know if I'll run into any more imps moving forward, but good to know. I definitely can recognize when the flash happens, though. Like, I know what you mean now. Other monsters have other techniques. I've found it pretty common to just block with the mirror on sub and make them drop stuff. Let us save here. I'm gonna save on the first slot. Now, remind me when I get to the arc next week to do double saves again. Lettuce. You mean cabbage? Will do. Thank you. Much appreciated. My cabbages! I've watched just enough of Avatar: The Last Airbender to get those references. Never got to finish that show. Should be home by that point. Your cousin's wedding is this weekend and you're driving home on Monday. Okay. That would be great. I presume this Arc dungeon won't take more than two streams. Who knows, maybe I'll be able to run through the whole thing next week. You have never watched Avatar, but you get most references from it, right? Yeah, I feel like everybody sees so many memes from it at this point. It's like you don't even have to watch the show. You totally binged Avatar in 3 days, 1 season a day. That's crazy. When was this? Like, while you were a student? I think I should be able to finish the arc in 1 stream. Okay. That's good to hear. Yeah, given if I have a 2-hour stream, then maybe the arc shouldn't take longer than that. When you were in college, okay. You never told me about your arch nemesis in Pokemon, did you? Yup, you sure didn't. Did you want to do that real quick? I wasn't sure if the connectivity issue would be an annoyance. I swear I studied at some point. Look, that's all that matters. B's get degrees and all you really need is to, you know, do assignments on time. I managed to, yeah, I managed to scrape by college. It took like 4.5 years to graduate though. Am I feeling enough for it? Can wait till next week, or even get Blue Sky and tell me there. You know, thank you for asking. I might take you up on the Blue Sky offer, or you know, you could just message me through TikTok now that we're mutuals there. You could just message me there if you want to. Blue Sky would be great. I'm making a lot of Twitch announcements there. More frequent posts, doodles, whatnot not. So, up to you on which platform you want to do. But yeah, I think I think this is a pretty good stopping point for streaming today. I'll see which one you decide on then. Sounds good. Surprise me. That'll be fun. Been meaning to do that for a while anyway. Okay, sure. No pressure at all. Or if you want to wait till next week's stream, I'm totally fine with that too. Okay. Gosh, I don't know what I should do for dessert. I'm really peckish for something sweet, but... Yeah, good night everyone. Nana and Silvery, please get lots of rest. Can hear the eye bags in our voices and texts. Thanks. Yeah, you too. Hope you guys have a good week. I don't have anything in the way of next week's stream. Yeah, and I have this Friday off, so that'll be nice. But, I am still working on my Pokemon October challenge, as some of you may have seen on my socials. I got, what, 10 more Pokemon to go? I've already drawn tomorrow's, so I have 10 more left to go. I can't wait to be done with it, to be honest. But also, my friends interested in me scanning and printing the final finished piece for them, so I gotta figure out how to do that and ship it over. They said they would even pay me for a printed copy, so I'm pretty excited. I think this would make for a very cool poster. Not to toot my own horn, but that'd be cool. Yeah, I hope so. The only thing I'm worried about is that the colored parts of the drawings are done in like a metallic ink pen, and I don't think the scan is gonna capture that metallic shine necessarily. So that's a little unfortunate. It does look very lovely, poster worthy indeed. Thank you. Thank you. We shall see. I can't wait to finish it. I feel like I'm managing the space pretty well. You got some... Oh, people are stressing you out to believe. I'm so sorry. It is that time of year where everybody's jobs get insanely busy. Maybe a professional print shop can get that to transfer to a scan. That's what my friend suggested. I don't know any local printers or companies around here. I'll have to do some research for sure. Sure. Wait, what was my favorite Pokemon again? You're sorry, you keep forgetting. It's okay. It's Lycanroc, the midday form. Number 745. 745. It's easy to remember for me because it sounds like a time. Like, meet me at 745. You love the rock doggy, hell yeah. Yeah, Lycanroc was quite literally a love at first sight for me when they dropped the art before releasing Sun and Moon. I was like, oh, that one, I love it. That's an instant fave for me. I don't know if I'll get to draw it this time around, but if the number generator is nice to me, it will let me draw my favorite. It looks so adorable, yeah. I love how sleek Lycanroc is, while also still looking like cartoony. They found a really good balance. Midnight form is okay too, but midday form is my preference. I don't know. Something about that curved tail is really pleasing to my eye. Most likely not. Gen 5 seems to want me trapped in its chokehold. I don't feel like I've gotten that many Gen 5 this year. 2023 had a lot more Gen 5. This time I got a bunch of Gen 1s for some reason. Midday form was always better in your opinion. Hell yeah. I would like dusk form too, but It's a little too orange for me. And even the shiny version, like the blue one, I don't know, it doesn't really work for me for some reason. Gen 5 and below, yeah. Yep. When you were a kid, Ninetales was your favorite, but nowadays you say that Meowth is your favorite. Nice. Is that why you have Meowth for your profile picture on Twitch? Meowth is cool. I grew to love Meowth once I started my Button Meowth comic series on Tumblr. That really blew up. That's how I became Tumblr famous, but I need to make a new installation for that sometime. Dusk form has too much going on for you. Still super cute though. You think so? I think it's a really neat blend of midday and midnight. It's the silhouette of midday, but with the extra horn on the top from midnight form. So I think they found a good balance. It's just way too orange for me. But when it comes to favorite evolution line where you like all of them, then it's the Litwick line. Hell yeah, Litwick! Oh, Chandelure is like my one favorite Gen 5 Pokemon. So good. Love Chandelure so much. Like the texture of it, just too orange and that, yeah. Also, Raichu is best chew. Ah, like one of those people. Don't care much for the chews. Alolan Raichu is cute though. Have you seen the new Megas? Oh yeah, the new Megas. I have no intentions of buying or playing Pokemon ZA, but I hope those who did get the game are enjoying it. Haven't seen all of them, but heard of them. I don't think I've seen all of them either. My friend did share a video of a compilation of the new ones. All your friends pirated it, oh my gosh. No one's wasting $60 on that. Not $60, $70. We got premium pricing now. Nintendo's got a higher standard for games. Not that the quality has matched at all, but... Yep, we love ourselves some corporate greed. Give us that bare minimum Pokemon game and boost up the prices. You listening, Lonnie? Sounds like you should pirate the game too, as soon as possible. Quote-unquote higher standard. They use literal Gmod buildings for the structures in game. So I've heard, yeah, and I've seen non-stop complaints about the buildings being just squares and rectangles with no textures on them. I never noticed until they pointed it out like that, but yeah, it looks pretty lifeless. Oh, you can send over a file for her. I don't know if Lonnie's still listening, but... It's literally just building blocks. Right. Oh, man. Textured rectangles, yep. Lonnie is suffering the lag. Mega Starmie needs to not. What do you mean? You don't like the model, the next America's Next Top Model style legs on Starmie? You don't want Metaton EX legs on your Starmie? So stupid. Earthbound enemy Starmie, true! It's a Starman. True, Dad. God, it's so funny. It's so dumb that I love it. I wasn't expecting... Yeah, Starman. I wasn't expecting... What was it? Scraggly? Was that the name of the Pokemon? I wasn't expecting that one dark type Pokemon to get a Mega. Look at Mega Phalanx. Oh, they got a Mega? Hold on. Oh, wait, is that it? Mega Phalanx. I'm looking at an IGN article, but... Oh, they do the Power Ranger Mecha thing! Oh my god, wait, that's actually really fun. What do you mean goofy? This is like so cute. I love it. That's actually really funny. I like that. Mega Scrafty, that's what it was, thank you. They gave him the emo kid makeover. Yeah, it was very hipster. Mighty Morphin Phalanx Sword, yeah, that's what it is. God, how did I not hear about that? That's so cute. Okay, that's one of the best megas. Hot take, but Mega Dragonite is not great. It looks cute at a glance, but I'm on I'm on the more like biological side of evolution here, and I'm like, why is it devolving? It's not mega evolution, it's mega devolving into a Dragonair. Mega Frostlass is making you think fondly of your Platinum game. Oh, there's a Mega Frostlass. I fucking love Frostlass. That's like... I love ghost types in case you can't tell. Is there really? Whoa! I'm looking at a Mega Frostlass that's also in like the raid. Oh, she got a glow up. Tall, longer hair. Just long all around. She's gorgeous. Wait. The extended horns? Okay, that's cool. Yukio and the Mega Frostlass did not disappoint. Yeah, this is great. Oh, I loved it. I'm glad we're all ghost type fans here. They yassified Frostlass. Yeah, they really did. This looks cool. You know what? Let me just turn off the stream. I might as well just switch to my browser here and just talk about this now. Whoops. Put that there. Skinny Legend Frostlass. It's the long man but woman version. Alright, hold on. Hell yeah, look at this. This beauty. Wow, that's so cool. You can see all my bookmarks, but I don't really care. I have nothing to hide. Have I seen Mega Scolipede? Are you kidding me? There's a Mega Scolipede? I love Scolipede! That is my second favorite Gen 5 Pokemon. Dang, they came up with some pretty good Megas, it sounds like. There it is. Whoa! Wait, is it this one? What in the world? You love Scolipede too? Wow, this is awesome. We have so much in common! But dang, they put like armor on this guy? He's a samurai? Interesting choice. Is that the shiny version? He's so cool. I guess so. I like the fan-made ones down here, to be honest, but Anton Hentai bookmarks shows. I don't have any of those. Unlike you, with all your furry porn. Scully Pete goated. Yeah. Yeah, Scully Pete instant fave when you played Black and White when it came out. Yeah, I can understand that. This is one of the best bug types. Scolipede, Golisopod, and Centiskorch, my top 3 bug Pokemon right there. There is a Mega Chandelure. I think that's not new. That's been a thing, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Wow. That is elaborate. Wait, that's so cool. Oh my gosh. Mega Chandelure is new. Okay. I was mistaken. This is quite pretty. I love that. I love that so much. I mean, it's hard to fuck up Chandelure at this point. It is indeed very pretty, yeah. If I were rich enough to have my own mansion catered to my own taste, I would love to have this kind of chandelier in the atrium in front of like a gigantic staircase. That'd be so cool. Nana, there's a Mega Barbarnacle. And they snatched his waist. I'm so scared. Barbarnacle took HRT. Is it Barbarical? Yeah, Barbarical. This one? Okay. Okay, this is more Metaton EX core than the Mega Starmie turned into. Wow, those are... Wow, those are some arms. Yeah, I guess the waist is kind of snatched. I feel like they made the torso, the upper body more triangular, so it looks like it's snatched. I mean, it's already snatched here in the original. And that drama step, yeah, this is more Metaton EX than I expected. From testosterone to estrogen. Great work, Nintendo. Barbarical did not skip chest day. They basically flipped them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're kind of right. I'm not mad at that. That looks... You know, in fact, I wish... Call me stupid, but like, I wish this was actually the 3rd stage of this evolution. Or 2nd. Stage 1, Stage 2. Like, this looks like such a solid evolution for Barbarical. It might as well be a permanent stage. Don't keep it a Mega. I don't know. Because this just kind of feels so unfinished and like the design is so childish to me. It's Def 3rd evolution material. Yeah, I think this looks great. You don't really care for Mega Clefable, but her trainer's so pretty. There's a Mega Clefable. If I can spell right. Yeah, that's pretty fugly. What is going on here? Why are the ears so stubby like jugs? They expanded the wings way too much. And the tail is like a balloon in the back. And they decided to make the hair on the head like a beret? Mega Clefable before Mega Porygon Z, almost cried. Yeah, I'm not feeling this one. This looks a little too derpy. Mega Clefable is stepping on Smeargle's turf. Oh, with the beret, you're kind of right. Yeah, I guess they wanted to go the Parisian aesthetic. Because Kalos is based off of France, as I understand it, so they wanted to capture that kind of look with a beret, maybe. That might be a stretch. Look at Mega Dragalge. There's a Dragalge Mega. Dragalge. This one? Hold on. Ooh. Okay, I kind of like that. That's cool. I do really like how they extended the horns on top. Look like antlers. Almost like the Gen 2 or Gen 1 deer Pokemon I can never remember the English name for. Odoshishi. They give so many randos Megas, but it works. Yeah, I gotta say, they chose pretty solid ones for Mega Evolutions. Clefable could have been better, I think, but yeah, it's nice to see they gave underrated Pokemon much needed Mega Evolutions, and they look good. I heard that Mega Feraligatr is disappointing though, is that true? I have yet to look at the Mega starters. I'm kind of afraid. Mega Electros is a thing? Hell yeah. Ooh, wait. No. That one? Okay, yeah. I like it. It's giving Mega Rayquaza, what with the circles on the side. But that looks cool. I like the addition of the light blue into the color palette. That really pops. I like that a lot. Electros, I feel like is a hidden fan favorite. Maybe. At least for me. Like, Electros looks cool, and the typing is solid, but it just does not have many outstanding qualities or moves, I suppose. Is there another version? What's this? No, that's a fake one. That's a fan-made one. Now what's this? Oh, okay. So this one is a fake mon. That's the real Mega one. Okay. So this guy... Mega Electros is pure electric. Okay. I mean, I do like electric types. Electric is only weak to ground types, you know? So it's always good to have one on your team. I think that might be a better picture. Oh, that's a shiny version. Oops, my bad. I still really like that. That's pretty neat. It almost even looks like Japanese koinobori carp kites. Yeah, somehow the twin cannon arms look good. I can't really explain why. It just really works. Oh, and it has the plus and minus on either one, like a battery. That's clever. Okay, yeah, this is solid. Electros was busted in Gen 5, was it? Oh, electric type with levitate was crazy at the time. Wasn't that the case for Magneton though? Or Magnezone? Silvery tries to have a good spread of coverage for teams. I do too, yeah. I always look for dual types as much as possible. Get all the weaknesses covered. Have I ever heard of the fan game Pokemon Infinite Fusion? Yes, I sure have. They have some pretty creative fusions as well as egregious ones, namely the Miltank line. Okay, I'm very curious. I'm gonna look up Mega for Alligator. Ready? Jump scare time? It's so hard to tell which is real or not. Is that really? Is this really it? They grew... Really? They grew the they grew the back plate into like a helmet? Oh, and his arms stretch out to make the lower jaw? What? This is the real... What? That's super dumb. I can see why people are upset about that. That's really stupid. Oh, Silvery played Infinite Fusion game. He had gotten to Victory Road but then stopped because of the Nintendo drama. Nintendo drama is always looming, it seems. They turned Bro into an inflatable balloon mascot. Yeah, I don't know where the inspiration came from for this one. The fan-made one, this fan-made Mega for Alligator is so much better. It's kind of simple, but like it makes much more sense. Or even this one. That looks kind of cool, like it's a full-on helmet. They just copy and pasted Mega Excadrill? Excadrill, what got one too? I low-key like Excadrill. Whoops. That's a concept. God, it's so hard to fucking filter out the OCs in these searches. Oh, I see. So Mega Excadrill can close the arms and the head to turn into one big drill. Is that what it is? Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, yeah, that is doable. This is acceptable. This makes so much sense for Excadrill. For Alligator does not. Where did that come from? It's like those plastic dino toys. Where you know what I'm talking about when I say you have like a plastic rod with a handle and a little trigger where you hold it, and every time you pull the trigger, the dino head at the top opens and closes its mouth. That's what I'm picturing Mega for Alligator was. Yeah, that's pretty much the only thing I can think of for Mega for Alligator. That's really stupid. How unfortunate for the For Alligator fans. There's a Mega Meganium. I figured as much. I mean, I haven't seen all the starter Megas yet. Hold on. That can't be it. Is that it? No. Again, with all the fake moms in here. She has a boa. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That was the official one. Okay. That's really cute. Her scarf got bigger, that's it. I like it though. It's I like the gradient in the colors. I also like the smaller details, like the curled antennae and also the little flared sleeves at the feet. Not that it makes any sense. Yeah, this is cute. It's very funny. It's very stylish and cute, yes. She's a diva, everyone stand back, yeah. That's really cute. What was the last one? Tepig? Embor? Rumbor. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, okay. I see you, Mega Embor. I see what you're putting down. I'm picking it up. You're picking Meganium when the ROM finishes downloading solid. That would have been my choice. Chikorita was my first starter in life. I nicknamed mine Princess. Carried me through the whole game. They turned Bro into Sun Wukong for some reason, but it works. I don't think it's Sun Wukong. It's more like... How should I say? Looks more like a warlord. It's pig, indeed. But it's a good-looking pig, and the fact that they gave him a weapon made out of fire, that's really neat. Like, Embor is a solid fire type by itself, but this just further enhances the charm. I really like this. Yeah, so I guess Feraligatr really got the short end of the stick here. That's really unfortunate. There was so much potential like this. This Mega Meganium looks like the Auroras. That one rock type. Warlord, Mega Embor, Samurai Mega Scolipede, and Yukionna Mega Frost. That's very beautiful, yeah. And don't forget your united phalanx, Mega Phalanx, Phalanx. That's the problem. The fandom has so many good ideas that anything official just looks half-assed. Yeah, there are pretty solid fake bonds out there. I even made my own Eevee evolutions back in the day. I don't know, the official art tends to really prioritize gimmicks, it feels like. Nintendo spent all the budget on Mega Drampa and Mega Zygarde. What's Mega Zygarde? Is that gonna be a spoiler? There are people making whole fan games based on Fakemon, I bet. I mean... That's what Pal World feels like to me, to be honest. But yeah, a while back I drew my own Dragon-type evolution called, oh my gosh, I totally forgot what it was. Wow, I forgot the name. I was so proud of it too. That's a shame. But I made a Dragon-type Eevee fan art, and then I also made a Ghost-type Eevee fan art. That one was Spectrion. I remember that one. It was like a shadowy Eevee-shaped Pokemon, but under a brown tattered hood with like big glowing yellow eyes. I was pretty proud of that one. Mega Zygarde is a ZZZ reference? You're kidding me. This one? That one. No, hold on. Yes. Oh, that's Hollow Zero on his arm. The one with the hammer. I see. I don't know how I feel about that one. The shiny's kind of cool. The first one I liked it. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. That's giving. It's giving Galacticus. I don't know. That feels kind of random to me. It's a little iffy. Galactus. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me this isn't Galactus. Like with the helmet, the head shape, and like the points sticking out around it. Why does it have a gigantic like missile cylinder? I have no idea what this inspiration was. Mega Drampa is a fan favorite if I want to cleanse my palate with that. I think I already saw that before the game released, and I was like, that's cute. Yeah. Yeah. That's solid. And again, this one, much like Barbarical, this could have been just a solid second stage evolution. They could have just kept it a permanent evolution. This looks really good. Someone read Western comic books at Game Freak. Yeah, you might be right. Fans say it's the cannon used to create Area Zero. Oh, on Zygarde? Huh. That would be wild if true. But we all know Game Freak does not do well with like connecting lore and handling evolution like actual biology. Yeah, and of course our favorite. God, I'm not mad at this one, honestly. It's a really creepy and alien look, and it works. It really sells this Pokemon. Eternatus in the background, yeah. Yeah, I gotta say, as much as I'm Twinkified Mega Malamar. No, this is Megamind. Megamind Malamar. Mega Victreebel you're not okay with? What do you mean? You don't like the big sack of poison? It even looks like, yeah, there we go. It's like the Pot of Greed from Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It is Black Mamba Malamar. But yeah, like, as much as I'm not interested in the game itself, it's really refreshing to see that they revisited some lesser popular Pokemon and give them much needed new looks. Makes me happy to see it. Like, they're not necessarily my favorites, other than Scolipede and Chandelure, of course, but like, this is great news. That plant is trouble. It's just waiting to spew like a bomb. It looks like it should have a nutritional label on the side and shake well before drinking. Oh, please don't drink. Don't drink the forbidden juice. Yeah. That is really funny though. Okay, cool. Well, everyone says it's cool for what it is, but it's not $60 cool. Okay, yeah, I can totally understand that sentiment, because I watched a YouTuber play... He was streaming ZA the other day, and I tuned in for a bit just to see what was up. And the glaring problems that modern Pokemon games have been having is still very much a thing. Like, the lack of voice acting really makes it feel empty. The textured buildings are cheap. There's very minimal animation on the characters. You make a best friend within the first 5 minutes, and they just kind of handhold you around, is what I'm understanding. And the battle formula and like the gameplay repetitive. So it doesn't feel like they've made much of a big step forward. Like, yeah, the real-time battle mechanic is really cool, but I'm not playing Pokemon games for battles, unlike most people, so that wasn't really something I cared about or felt necessary. Yeah, so... And I might have said this before, but like Legends Arceus was really fun and cool because it explored a different side of Pokemon formula. They put the Pokemon out in the open and people in the tall grass. And Pokemon were actually monsters, like pocket monsters. They were to be feared. They were dangerous threats. They will attack you. And like, you got to see familiar faces in a different time period. But not really. Like, it was such a cool take on the world of Pokemon. And I was so hopeful that they would continue that theme and do like Victorian era Galar region or Renaissance style Kalos area. Like, they could have done so much with going back in time and exploring new ways to catch Pokemon, and then they did this. It was kind of a step, not even a step backwards, it was like a big leap backwards. I thought they were doing that for Z8, yeah. Victorian Galar region would have been amazing. That's what I'm saying! I would have loved to see Steam, like the Steam Industrial Revolution time period Galar region with like top hats, stagecoaches. Yeah, that would have been so cool. Also, Sword and Shield was like one of my favorite Pokemon games so far, so I'm kind of biased, but yeah, I feel like they could have done so much with this Legends series. They changed Lysandra's design for ZA and all, but it feels Bro's the only familiar face. Well, they have Az, too. And he's practically unchanged. He only got a costume update. Pokemon Tumblr Edition, yeah. Sword and Shield was the first Pokemon you ever did a full playthrough of, DLC and all. Really? That's not a bad one to play through. DLCs were kind of stupid, but it was still fun. Stupid fun. Yeah, and I will be the first to admit the gym leaders in Sword and Shield are like the most memorable and lovable in recent Pokemon games, I feel like. Kabu being my favorite. You played Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, but didn't really play it all the way through. Oh, I see. That's a shame, because the Ruby Sapphire games are worth playing through. And the Omega and Alpha remakes, they were actually pretty solid. I don't remember them as much as I remember Emerald, but they were still fun. Looked good. Yeah, Emerald being my all-time favorite video game. Melanie, your beloved, that's right. You love Mommy. I didn't get to see Melanie because I played Sword. I got the stupid backflipping Sun Gordy. I don't know why people love him so much. To this day, you can't forget dying to B 5 times, finding the first fairy type near you, hyper maxing her, and then kicking her ass to Kingdom Come. Good job. B and the Sirfetch'd. Emerald was the game you couldn't play because there were so many fakes. You looked for an emulator. Wow, really? That's unfortunate. I had no idea that was such a prevalent problem already back in those times. And that's how you discovered your favorite Pokemon. Okay, I was wondering why Hatterene was your favorite. Surfetch was a problem. Yeah, Surfetch is really tricky, but it's so fun to play with. One of the best regional variants, that's for sure. Yeah, people say Sword and Shield was pretty bad, and I agree that it was super hand-holdy. It was babying the main character the whole way through, which was annoying, but like graphically looked great. Wild areas performed decently enough. New Pokemon, awesome. New characters, lovely, love them. Like it was the, I don't know how to say it. Like it was, Sword and Shield was the point where I was hopeful for future 3D Pokemon games, and then we got Scarlet and Violet. Hatterene was the first Pokemon you ever formed a full-fledged bond with. Aw. Vividly remember going all out for her stats. She would do her best to rank all super effective attacks against her, still miss those times. Sounds like a genuine Pokemon experience, the real Pokemon experience. Silvery's cartridges would keep erasing your games? Oh my gosh. You went through like 3 of them and gave up, jeez. That sucks, I'm so sorry for you. Sword and Shield has a cool story you never got to see. Oh. Yeah, the story was fun. Chairman Rose was a solid antagonist. Yeah, you were gonna say that, but didn't want to sound nerdy. Sword and Shield gave you the full Pokemon experience. Yeah, it sounds like you got your trials and tribulations with Hatterene and turned into a full partner relationship. That's awesome. Man, between my Pokemon Artober challenge and talking about all this, it makes me miss good quality Pokemon games. I've been meaning to go back to Sword and Shield now that I have a Switch 2. I want to see how it plays differently at all. It would be great if we could get Switch 2 editions of Sword and Shield. But alas, we only have the Scarlet and Violet upgrade packs so far. Still a die-hard Pokemon fan, so yeah, you're also suffering here. Yeah, it feels like being a Nintendo fan in general right now is pretty rough. Not gonna lie. Although next month I'm going to be buying Age of Imprisonment, so I'm looking forward to that. Koei Tecmo knows what they're doing. And also, they nailed Age of Calamity. That was such a great game. Even if it doesn't follow the exact timeline of Breath of the Wild, it was very fun, easy to play through, and like not tedious. Unlike Fire Emblem Warriors, that one was really tedious. So I have high hopes for Age of Imprisonment. Who knows, one day you might be able to finish your Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire playthrough someday in the hopes of better Pokemon coming soon. Yeah, maybe. This is the perfect time to revisit good old classic Pokemon that we are craving. Imagine being an Xbox fan right now. I can't imagine they're suffering in these times. I've only heard about the price hiking and the layoffs and stuff, but like, what is Xbox doing? What are they trying to achieve, if anything at all? They are so not relevant anymore. They're not putting out any new consoles or games. Gonna try to distract your Pokemon desires by exploring Monster Hunter these days. Hell yeah. I forgot you got your Monster Hunter, your eyes set on Monster Hunter. I want to play some too. They put out the Final Fantasy XIV collaboration missions and items for Monster Hunter, so I've been meaning to get to that, although I'm terrified of playing that. Silvery and their PC gaming, you do that. You joined Not on the Sunny Train, hell yes. Yeah. PlayStation 5, unfortunately to this day, still doesn't really have like a big exclusive title to sell consoles with, but like it's a decent system. Should get to bed midnight 30 over here. Yes, I was about to say, I think we shall wrap up soon enough. I've been talking for longer than I realized. Thanks for sticking around and helping me navigate, Silvery. It was very, very helpful. I hope you get some good night's sleep. Have a good week. And hope you'll be able to catch me next week when we enter the Ark. Xbox One review was their downfall. It really feels like it. Pokemon's always a time killer. Yeah, I lose track of Pokemon so much. I mean, I'm practically a lifelong fan. I love it enough to throw a wedding theme to Pokemon. I'm still drawing it to this day. Like, I could go on and on about it. We all know Lonnie's gonna stay up till like 4 AM playing musical rhythm games. But anyways, thank y'all so much for tuning in and hanging out. Oh, good luck with your trainer, OC. If you get a blue sky, you can post that there and I will make sure to give a like, maybe a repost. Alright, thank y'all so much for helping me out with this dungeon. I felt much better about myself getting through that and the mini-boss fight. We shall enter the actual final dungeon next week. Hopefully beat it. I can't wait to be done with Okami. It feels like ages. But wish me luck on the Pokemon art challenge in the meantime. Alright, take care y'all. See you next week then. Wata na.